Good morning. Today's WTF tip, work from home tip is coming from me, and my name is Gina Brooks, and I'm a long-term client of the Stockton branch, and I often share advice and tips with Steven, and he told me that he does this with you guys. And I thought it was actually brilliant for a leader to be trying to connect during these times where you guys are working remotely. Frankly, I do not work remotely. Our office is still open. We are doing some layoffs, but for the most part, we are still going to work each day. And this whole remote video action is completely different for me. Matter of fact, I am at home. It's the weekend. So if you hear dogs barking or if you see a Sasquatch sighting, that might be my 17-year-old. Do not be alarmed. He might come in, he grunts a couple times, I throw some peanuts at him, and he leaves. So we should be good. But I thought it would be kind of different and maybe interesting to you guys to get an employer's perspective on what we look for in brokers, frankly. And I'm honestly getting bombarded by insurance brokers right now, actually for the last several months. And they have promised me everything from eternal youth. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I just turned 50, so I would leave USI in a heartbeat if I could get eternal youth, right? But the truth of the matter is, after doing all my research, I realize that in terms of our utilization, it is what it is. No firm, no company could offer me anything better than what USI is offering in terms of the bottom line, correct? So what is the big difference? What is the difference between USI and me going with someone else? And it comes down to one thing, and that's customer service. Customer service is key to keeping a client and actually getting new prospective clients. I do not have a problem with bribes. I love bribes. I love gifts. So I guess my point is, if you're looking for a new client or you're trying to keep your current clients, it's important to know enough to care and care enough to know, and that comes down to have relationship building, right? My cat's about to jump up on me. Kitty, kitty, go away. See, I don't know how you guys do this remote stuff. My God, there's so many distractions, and I already have the attention span of a gnat, so this is really killing me, all this noise in the background I'm hearing. So I applaud you guys for being able to operate and perform remotely. Anyway, back to the bribes. I love bribes, and matter of fact, hold on, don't go anywhere. Well, you can't, because you just can't. Okay. Now, if you're coming to my office, I always think it's really adorable when you brokers and salespeople come to the offices and you bring cookies for everyone. I prefer it personally for myself. Like, for example, if you bring a bottle of wine, I will appreciate it so much. Matter of fact, more now than ever. So your current clients, why don't you send them a bottle of wine, okay? But now that I'm reading this is probably not appropriate to send to your HR people, because not every HR person is weird like me. So how about this one, butter? Who is this gonna hurt? I guess Paula Deen maybe, but anyway, I love wine. Also, Haagen-Dazs peanut butter and chocolate ice cream keeps me sane, and I think it's a great opportunity to go to and maybe just send the wine. Obviously, you can't go to the offices now, but you can mail anything right now. I think gifts are a great way to connect. And also, part of caring enough to know and knowing enough to care is doing your research. So you can go on social media at any point and really get to know someone, right? So there are some don'ts in gift giving for your potential clients. And when I say know enough to care and care enough to know, if you do your research, you'll know what the person's political interests are, or personal interests. Maybe they're into fitness. I recently got this from someone. And notice there's a couple problems with this if you're going to try to charm someone into keeping your business. The 50, right? Ladies, none of us want to be reminded of how old we are, right? Donald Trump, hey, I'm HR, I can't say anything about politics, but I do work for a farm worker organization. So, probably can't be walking around my offices with Mr. Trump on my mug. So I leave this at home. Anyway, some other tips. I love what you guys are doing with social media. As a matter of fact, I met Emily, who is part of my Three Amigos, my super A team, I guess you would call it, of the USI team, which includes Michael, Reggio, Diane Blagette, and now Emily, who I adore. And one of the reasons and ways I connected with Emily is actually on LinkedIn. I saw that she had interest in wellness and did articles on employee engagement. And I love that stuff. That's kind of my world. So I reached out to her. Next thing you know, we're connected. So what I'm saying is, even though she's a part of USI and I'm already a part of USI, getting on social media and making those connections is really important. More important than even gift giving for me is information. Mostly right now, resources and information on everything having to do with the coronavirus is imperative. So what I don't like doing is having to reach out to my people and beg or ask for that information. So when I have a team that readily sends me information before I can even ask the question, I know that I'm being taken care of. And that's exactly what we look for in a team, basically, is those resources. Even the darn dog's gonna bark now. Dang it to heck. Charlie! Sorry about that. How do you guys do this? Anyway, another thing that I love that Emily does is she's been having, I forgot what it's called, like martini hour, which is really great. Except for I don't know if you guys can drink martinis, but if you're at home, who would really know if you were drinking, right? Like, I kind of might buy into this whole work from home jazz. But anyway, back to Emily. I love what she is doing with the connect, I guess it's a martini hour, but she has different HR directors and different people that she works with connecting via video. I loved it, not just because of the information, but actually making connections with other HR providers. So take advantage of social media, because unfortunately the young, whippersnappers are out there just waiting to take your clients. And wow, I just officially showed my age. I said whippersnappers. Yeah, I did. Great. Okay, can't get out of that one. It's too far in the video. But anyway, you already know my age from my lovely mug I received for my birthday. So I also want to just say I appreciate you. I'm joshing around and being silly, but I also know that you guys provide a service to me, and I'm very appreciative of it. Obviously, you get, we're paying for our service, but it's a lot more than that, because you don't have to go the extra mile. And I know my team goes the extra mile every day for me. So I want to say thank you and keep up the good work. There are clients out there that appreciate everything you're doing, and make sure that you acknowledge your account managers, because they are really the heart behind the operations. Right when I was bringing it home too, darn it. Sorry about that. Anyway, thank you so much, and I hope that you guys return to work really soon. And best of luck, and thank you to my dream team. I appreciate you so much, and thank you to Steven for letting me hijack this WTF. WH. Anyway, signing off. Bye. Toodles.